The way that our kids are learning about fractions is so different than how we learned it. They're learning to think and reason, which means we have to be able to do that right along with them. So let me show you benchmark fractions. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our fractions and we're going to compare them to these benchmark fractions, 0, 1/2, and 1. We have a natural understanding of what it means to be empty, what it means to be full, what it means to be about a half. So the idea of a benchmark fraction is just to compare it to something that we have a really natural understanding of. Let's start with 4/5. If there are 5 items in a group and you have 4 of those, well, you almost have the whole thing. So right off the bat, we know that this number is closer to 1 than it is to 0. On the other hand, if there's 13 of something and you only have 2 of them, that's hardly anything. So we know this is closer to 0. And so now, without having to do any calculations, we can just reason through that 2/13 is less than 4/5. Now, both of these are pretty obviously a fraction close to 0 and a fraction close to 1. So what if it's something in the middle? So now let's compare 3/7 and 7/12. So this time it's not quite so obvious that one is smaller and one is larger. They're both pretty close to a half. So let's compare. So let's say that we have a group of 12 items. Half of that would be 6. Well, in this fraction, we have 7 out of the 12. So I know that this is more than 1/2. I'm not sure how much more, but I can confidently put it to the right of 1/2. Now let's take 3/7. If I have a group of 7, half of that would be 3.5. Well, this is pretty close, but 3 is smaller than 3.5, so I know that this fraction is less than 1/2. And so now again, I can say 3/7 is less than 7/12. So what do you think? If you have any questions about benchmark fractions, drop them in the comments and I'll see if I can help.